What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Dummy Wormy, and I'm coming at you with another video. And today we're talking about the latest MrBeast video. This video came out as of recording just the other day, and the big news around it was the like to dislike ratio. After all the drama that's been going on in regards to Chris Tyson and MrBeast, and once this video showed up, within the first couple of hours, this video received a bunch of downvotes, as you can see, utilizing the third-party extension. The video, as of right now, is sitting at 3.3 million upvotes to 1.7 million downvotes. Very interesting that all this is going on. And you come over here to the quartering, MrBeast's new video, nearly 1 million dislikes in just 4 hours. And you see it again, same extension, similar going on. You see it here with Jeremy, you see it here even in the Geeks and Gamers videos. The video was getting destroyed. It was being obliterated. But then something happened. And we'll come over here to Jeremy real quick. They're deleting comments at a rapid pace on YouTube. I'm truly blown away at the amount of protection they are rolling out for MrBeast. This is wild. That's the really interesting thing here. What we ended up discovering is apparently these numbers aren't accurate. No, duh. They're usually a guesstimate and they're usually on the low end. But the real big news was Drama Alert did in fact tweet out a similar thing as both Jeremys tweeted out, showing the numbers, and then Drama Alert deleted that and posted this. We apologize. We just deleted a tweet showing 500k dislikes on MrBeast's new upload. This info came from a third-party app that allows you to see the dislikes. Fellow creators reached out saying that the third-party app is not to be trusted. We also got in contact with MrBeast for the real numbers. The real numbers, shall we? And you see some of the numbers right here. Oh, it's only 4,000 downvotes to 1 million upvotes. And you get a snapshot of the back room. Only 20,000 downvotes, guys, to almost 2 million upvotes. And you see Jake the Viking also lays out. It's weird that they have relatively similar dislikes compared to a video that I posted. And then on top of that, you get Chucky out here who works for MrBeast trying to do a whole screen record showing here's the real numbers, guys. And you do have Keemstar coming out here, and we'll play a little bit of Keemstar's video here because he's right and wrong all at the same time.
MrBeast, I'm not. Stop saying it, okay? Yesterday, we put out a news story that MrBeast's new video within the first hour got 500,000 dislikes. That tweet that we put out using a third-party app to see the dislikes, 500k dislikes, went viral. It almost had 1 million views before I deleted it and issued an apology.
Now he's gonna explain why he deleted it and issued an apology, which part of it is correct, the other part isn't correct, and I got two angles to tackle this on.
Now, why did I delete it and issue an apology? Because other creators reached out to me and told me, hey, that third-party app that you're using to see the dislikes on the MrBeast video cannot be trusted, because there's a formula with that app where basically how many people that actually use the app that hit dislike, so then they have to like figure out how many people that are not using the app, so they run off of a percentage, and then they guesstimate that around, I don't know, 30 or 40% of the people watching the video actually hit dislike. These are not hard numbers. They're guessing. The app is guessing. There's a...
Yes, the app's guessing. There's a formula. Everybody knows that. But what's not making sense is how that app actually works. And before we, get into what I think is actually going on here, let me show you how the app actually works. So I'm utilizing 2 of my videos, both of which have been ratioed, so on and so forth, not a big deal. And what we're gonna use is my Moist Critical video right here as one of them, sitting at 43% like to dislike ratio, 13 upvotes to 17 downvotes. But when I go over to the actual video itself and I utilize the third-party extension, it's saying 13 upvotes to 4 downvotes. Well, that's odd. Why is it saying it only has 4 downvotes? I mean, the real number's bigger than the number that they're showing. Oh, that's because, yes, it's guesstimating, but it guesstimates on the low end. It never over-guesstimates. It always gives you the lowest possible number based on their algorithm. So if a video is having massive downvotes based on the third-party app, that means that number is actually higher than what's going on. But hey, this is just one of my videos. What about a second video? Oh, my Genshin Impact video. Genshin Impact is too white, sitting at 31 upvotes to 21 downvotes. And when I go to it, it says there's only 2 downvotes according to the third-party app. Because again, Keemstar is correct. They guesstimate, but they undervalue the guesstimate. They never overvalue. They've never overvalued. Anybody that ever tells you that they're overvaluing the number is either lying to you or they don't know how this app truly works. And you might be sitting here and go like, well, they showed us the real numbers. You get Chucky out here showing us the real numbers. You got all these screenshots showing you guys the real numbers. I don't think those numbers can be accurate. And I'm going to give you my reasoning on why I don't think we could trust these numbers, because I do believe YouTube is out here right now defending MrBeast, deleting downvotes, because we already know they're deleting comments pointed out by D-Day Cobra. We've seen this happen before, actually. Deleting comments and some fudging of the numbers that go on with YouTube. The last time we actually saw this was during Rings of Power. These 3 videos here, one made by Nerdrotic, shows you like to dislike numbers, and they were all about how they were deleting comments, and the like to dislikes are showing 1.8 million downvotes. So that's some screwery going on. You have Disbrew also doing a video showing they were deleting comments, and then the like to dislike ratios were changing really rapidly. Like something here wasn't adding up. The like to dislike ratio was going up or it was going down. It was going up, it was going down. Like YouTube was doing some screwery here. Defending Amazon, protecting Amazon, deleting dislikes. And you have it again here. As also points it out, nearly 1 million dislikes vanish from the Rings of Power Lord of the Rings trailer. These numbers weren't adding up. All these guys use this app. They've used it on their own videos so they could try to gauge, like, how does it actually work? Every time it undervalues the correct number. It never goes over. It never does anything. And in this regards, when it came to Rings of Power, we saw not only was Amazon deleting comments, we also saw that YouTube was coming out here and doing some fudgery for them, deleting dislikes, maneuvering dislikes, and lowering them a little bit. Now, why would YouTube probably do this for MrBeast? I've said it before. There's a lot of money to be made on MrBeast. Tons of money to be made on this guy. This is a brand, brings in tons of money for YouTube. Largest YouTube creator on the platform, sitting at 300 million subscribers. Massive brand, massive money to be made here. You got merch, you got food, you got videos, you got all the donation work and charity work that he does. There's a lot of money to be made with this dude. He is a brand icon. He knows how to manipulate this stuff and do all this stuff. And he has made it to the point that he can make a buttload of money for anybody involved with him. So yes, YouTube's going to come out here. All these companies are going to come out here and protect him, defend him, delete comments for him, delete some maybe dislikes on a video to make it look a whole lot bigger. But when they delete the dislikes on the actual video, because YouTube does have that ability to go in there and delete dislikes, as I've already shown you in regards to Amazon, the third-party system doesn't pick that up. They don't get that thing. They don't have access to that end. They use an algorithm. So when they're seeing it, rise, they don't see it when it falls. They only know what's going on at that time. They don't get it when it's like, hey, something's going on. Why are all these dislikes going down all of a sudden? They don't see that part. So you see that the dislike button is always going up. You don't see it go down. And then why would it be overvaluing this? Why would it be off that much? Why would it be overvaluing everything when it always undervalues everywhere else? None of this makes sense. And we've already seen MrBeast come out here and, try to silence his dissenters, go after the people speaking ill about him. Remember, just the other week, we had the announcement that the man that made the MrBeast is a fraud video that I honestly think is an accurate video. Got a cease and desist from MrBeast himself. And on top of that, Nathan W. announced, hey, the websites that we were using to show the Discord leaks, those were also getting cease and desist. So just days after cease and desist went out to silence the dissenters, his latest video comes out, gets massive downvotes, and just magically dislikes disappear, guys. That third-party system to show all the dislikes that is always undervaluing, magically on this one time it overvalued. Every other time it's undervalued. This time it overvalues. It's not passing the sniff test. The math ain't mathin'. Like, nothing here is making sense. If you know how that app works, you know that it undervalues. If you know how YouTube has worked in the past, 2 years ago, deleting things for Rings of Power, Amazon, hiding the dislike ratios for politicians and things like that, it begs the question, what's actually going on here? What's actually happening here? And I agree. I agree with Jeremy. My stance right now is I think MrBeast, who has massive connections, again, mega brand here, tons of money to be made, called in a few favors. Called in maybe a favor to a handful of people. Obviously has massive connections over at YouTube. Probably called them in, said, hey, can you delete a bunch of this stuff? And before they went to go communicate with Keemstar and Drama Alert, cleaned it all up, made it look like it wasn't as bad as it actually was. Then sent out all the data saying, well, it wasn't as bad as it's actually showing, guys. The like to dislike button isn't accurate whatsoever. You guys already know it's not perfect. And it's way off this time. It's not that bad. I call bullcrap because nothing here is adding up. Nothing here is making sense. And all I'm seeing is that MrBeast is utilizing every ounce of his power to silence dissenters, to make it look like this issue isn't as big as it truly is, and to continue being this mega billionaire that can get a bunch of money pulled in and make his brand look prim and proper, when in reality, the skeletons are constantly coming out and it's getting worse and worse every day. I don't know how this is playing out. I don't know what's going on here, but in this one moment, in this situation right now, nothing is making sense. And I don't believe Keemstar is paid off by MrBeast. But what I do think is he's utilizing Keemstar's ignorance to his advantage. That's what I think is happening here. That's what I think is going on here. That's the only thing that makes logical sense on why Keemstar is coming out so hard in his defense right now, and why Drama Alert is coming out so hard in their defense. Because not everybody knows about Amazon and YouTube deleting likes and comments. Not everybody knows that stuff's going on. Not everybody knows how this third-party app actually works. They're just utilizing that ignorance to make themselves look good. But I'm going to leave it there, guys. Let me get you guys' thoughts on all this down in the comments below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it out, friends, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for every time I put out a new video go live. And I'll see you guys all on the next one. Bye for now.